Anglers Extra!
Phil Schreiber is my guest on today's Catch of the Day. Phil, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Phil is a pitcher for the University of Iowa Hawkeyes, and he is a sophomore. A good start to the Cape season, 4 innings pitched, and just 2 hits allowed and no earned runs, 6 strikeouts. How do you feel so far?
Good. I mean, I've been learning a lot from the new pitching coach, Ryan, and I've been working on a couple things, mainly keeping my hips closed, good front side, and it's been working out real well for me so far.
So the start of your season at Iowa this past year, you're coming off an injury. Can you talk about the injury?
Yeah, I had bruising at the head of my humerus and the ball and socket joint in my shoulder, and struggled a little bit during the start of the season. I walked more guys in my first 3 starts this year than I did my whole freshman year, so it was a little tough coming back from it. But you know, I worked hard and learned. I mean, you know, everybody has their down year and struggles a little bit. So and it's good to come out here to a good league and get some good coaching. So I'm pretty excited.
And what have you been working on so far this summer with pitching coach Ryan Heil?
Like I said before, you know, front side, keep my front shoulder up and my hips closed. I was leaking and I had some rotational issues going on when I was coming to the plate. So keeping everything one-dimensional, everything towards the catcher, towards home plate.
Now, a coach of yours at Iowa played here in Chatham in 2003 and 2004. You know, I'm talking about Zach Dillon. What did he say about Chatham? He had a great experience here, of course.
Yeah, he did. He basically told me to listen every time Coach Schiff opens his mouth. I mean, he said he's a player's coach, and he said you'll have a great time out here, and just basically pay attention and learn as much as you can.
Now, what does he do over at Iowa?
He's our volunteer assistant. He mainly works with the catchers and the outfielders, but every once in a while he'll pull me aside and give me a couple tips and say a few things. So it was good to have him around.
You also have some lineage, some major league lineage in terms of 2 uncles that both played in the same system, right, with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who were they?
That was my Uncle Stan and my Uncle Bruce. My Uncle Bruce played 4 years out of out of college and was a free agent signing, and my Uncle Stan went straight out of high school, and they both played a number of years and did real well, and I learned a lot from them. I mean, I was getting looked at out of high school to get drafted out of high school, and I had 2 different experiences from both of them and got a lot of good tips from both of them and exactly how their feelings were and how they felt going into the minors.
So did you play catch with them growing up?
Yeah, mostly my dad, but I grew up watching all of them. I mean, I had 7 uncles, so I definitely learned a lot from them, watching them, and it was a lot of fun watching them all play.
Now, growing up, you also had another hobby. What was that?
Yeah, that one my parents didn't like so much. I used to ride dirt bikes and race motocross, and at one point in my life they just said pick one, and obviously I made the right choice. So, and here I am. So.
What if Phil Schreiber right now was still on a motorbike? What would you be doing?
I have no idea. I mean, I could be sitting on the couch with a cast on my leg. So I mean, I guess it's better I'm here.
And how good were you though? Were you, I mean, playing in or racing in competitions and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I was all right. I mean, I was sneaking off. I got a job at one of the local tracks by my house and told my dad I was just working there and I'd actually take my dirt bike out there and get in some races and stuff. So they weren't too happy about that when they found out, but I mean, I had fun while it lasted.
Thanks for joining me, Phil.
Yeah, thank you.
Phil Schreiber, that's the catch of the day, the sophomore from the University of Iowa.
Go Anglers!